Your Online Profits Radio Show.
Hello, would you like to learn about radio? Would you like to be on the radio? Would you like to maybe create your own podcast or downloadable show? To audio market and promote your product or service? Would you like to turbocharge your voice to broadcast standard or have bespoke voiceover work done for your website, product or service? Or maybe your very own podcast made by radio professionals? Hello, I'm Neil Long and I look forward to introducing you to this and more on my site www.getintoradioonline.com. That's www.getintoradioonline.com. Oh, by the way, a free gift awaits you there right now.
Neil Long. Your Online Profits Radio Show.
If I can get you to spill about podcasting and how it's been of great benefit to you, etc.
Wow.
And we will shamelessly transcript it and put it on the blog. And please feel free to plug your wares, because I know I'm talking to the listeners now as opposed to you, Nicola. I know that Nicola does an awful lot of different things, a lot of which are very, very valuable to many, many people. So do feel free to plug away shamelessly anything you have, and use this as your forum. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicola Cairncross.
Hi, Neil. Thank you for having me on the call again.
Welcome.
Well, we're here to talk about podcasting because I have become a massive convert since you've taught me how to do it. I did a little bit many years ago and I just let it slip because it seemed like awfully hard work, but you inspired me again and then you helped me set it all up. And now what I'm doing is I'm recording most of my blog posts and turning them into podcasts. And more than that, I'm working on my sister's album, which has been recorded now. And she's doing an album probably called At Last, which is ironic. And she's recorded old standards from the 20s, 30s and 40s in a contemporary, accessible, jazzy style. But, think Adele, really. Think intimate. And so what I've got her to do, because she had about 28 people on her mailing list and about 70 followers on Twitter, and a blog that she hardly ever blogged on. So I'm getting her not only to blog 3 times a week, but then to read those blogs out loud so we can turn them into a podcast. And then I'm taking those audio recordings, and as well as podcasting them on iTunes, I'm taking them and turning them into videos and uploading them to her YouTube channel.
Now,
so every bit of writing she does is being leveraged in 3 places.
And what does that do for the traffic? Does that literally triple the traffic?
It takes a little while to build up, Neil, but when I look at her stats for traffic, she was joggling along getting about 10 visitors a day since about last, June or July, and suddenly in the last 3 months she's up to nearly 100 visitors a day. And so, when you look at where those visitors are coming from, it's Google organic search, it's Twitter and it's Facebook. YouTube is building very slowly, but once you reach a certain critical mass on YouTube, I think it's probably when you've got about 50 to 100 videos, your YouTube traffic starts to dramatically increase because your videos are shown higher in the list of related videos when other people are watching stuff that's related to what your video is about.
So it's a sort of compound interest, if I may.
Exactly, yes, exactly. Compound interest on traffic.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's so easy. It takes her a while to write a blog post because she likes to include lots of detail and pictures and things. But then it only takes her 5 minutes to read it out loud. And let me say, she sounds very Radio 4. And then it only takes me the work of minutes to put a picture on it, in my movie editing software on my computer. I literally just import the audio, put a picture on it, and then save it as a video, and then upload it to YouTube. So each bit of writing is being leveraged 3 ways. And it inspired me to start doing the same with my blog. It shamed me, actually, to start doing the same with mine. But it's had a dramatic effect on both our traffic, which is rather marvellous.
All right. So what you're saying is it's not as hard as it sounds. It's easily teachable. And you just back to one thing you said. You say you put a picture in. I'm a bit of a geek. Once I get on the Movie Maker software, I think, oh, that picture would be nice, and I turn it into a sort of an epic production. It gets turned into Star Wars or something. But literally, for the sake of this one picture, we'll do one still picture, right?
Yeah, what I've done is I've created she's got a logo for a podcast, and then I just duplicated that but changed the word to vidcast. And so I put that at the beginning. And to be honest, she always puts about 2 or 3 pictures in her blog posts anyway, so it's not really very hard for me just to copy those into the movie. So over a 15-minute movie, she might have 3 or 4 pictures, and then perhaps the vidcast one at the beginning and the end. And it really is effortless, almost. It's working away in the background, processing the movie while I'm getting on with other stuff. And then you just upload it to YouTube, and that happens in the background too. The key thing with YouTube is to go and write a keyword-heavy description. So what I'm doing with her things is wherever she's writing about, she did the John Wilson Hooray for Hollywood prom, and so I went and put in Hooray for Hollywood on YouTube, and I found the most viewed videos, and I looked at the tags they'd used, and I included those tags in Heather's video tag. And that's the best way to make sure your videos get shown after other people are watching high traffic videos. That's a good tip for you.
That is a. I was so blown away by this internet marketing acumen. I'm sorry, I was trying to think about 3 things at once. but I was very blown away. That is a fantastic tip.
Your Online Profits Radio Show.